Hi, my name is Robert Chelle with Chelle Law, and my firm assists physicians with employment contract issues. One question I get frequently is, what are the different types of contracts a physician can sign? And so basically there's two. So you have an independent contractor agreement, and then you have the employment agreement. So what are the differences between the two? Well, an employment agreement means there is an employer and the physician is an employee. They are a W-2 employee, meaning taxes are taken out of whatever compensation they have. And then the employment agreement will kind of go through the general terms of the relationship, how long the contract lasts, how it's terminated, how they're compensated, the liability insurance, the restrictive covenants, non-compete, non-solicit, that type of thing. An independent contractor agreement, you are not a W-2 employee, you're a 1099 employee, which means no taxes are taken out of whatever the physician is given via compensation. The physician will be responsible at the end of the year to pay their taxes or quarterly. Another big difference is for most independent contractor agreements, the physician will be responsible for all of kind of the ancillary costs associated with practice. So medical license, DEA registration, professional associations, privileging and credentialing, malpractice insurance, whether they have to pay tail, all of those things are generally the costs of the independent contractor, not the person they're working for. Sometimes the employer who is utilizing the independent contractor will pay for certain things, but I guess another key point is an independent contractor will almost never get benefits as well. So health, vision, dental, disability, life insurance, retirement, there's none of that is available. So why would someone, if given the choice of being an employee or an independent contractor, choose to be an independent contractor? Well, kind of the entire point of an independent contractor agreement is that it's kind of easy to get into and easy to get out of. And theoretically, the independent contractor should be able to, make their own schedule, work when they want, that type of thing, although that doesn't honestly happen very often. An independent contractor, if they're smart, they'll create an LLC, and then they'll have any of the money paid through that, set up a bank account, and then they can expense all of those things that I talked about previously. I find that most employers who, I don't know if force is the right word, but only offer the independent contractor agreement option are maybe not solely doing that, but many times they're doing that to just avoid paying employment tax to the physician. Honestly, there's not a ton of benefits in an independent contractor agreement for a physician if it still includes restrictive covenants, kind of a long notice required to terminate the agreement. Obviously, as I said before, they don't get paid benefits or any of the other licensing. I find anesthesiologists, dermatologists are kind of the two specialties that most frequently use independent contractor agreements, some radiologists as well, but primary care, peds, cardiology, that type of thing, they're almost always going to be employees. And then if you are working for a hospital or healthcare network, 100% of the time you'll be an employee, not an independent contractor. Maybe you're working at a hospital, but you're working for a group that is contracted with the hospital to provide services. I guess that's a possibility where you'd be an independent contractor, but it doesn't happen very often. So the two types of kind of contracts for physicians: independent contractor agreements, employment agreements. If you have any questions about the differences of the two or whether you should take one or another, feel free to contact my firm. You can give us a call. The number's listed in the description below. Or you can reach us via our website, chellelaw.com. That's CHELLE law.com. And hopefully this is helpful, and appreciate you watching the video, and take care.